In the year 2026 AD, the Earth Rage tectonic disturbance occurred around the world, splitting the Earth into 4 terrestrial masses. Domination, war, disaster, and famine broke out in the Four Lands, and mankind fell into disarray. In the center of the world, a single tower rose steeply into the sky. It was a great structure looking down upon the Earth from the heavens above. People believed that it held the key to the future. It became known as the Tower of Barbs, a place at which one could come closest to God.
Another new arrival. Looks like things are about to get busy around here.
Alright, welcome to Let It Die, a game that recently came out last Saturday in fact, and has been described as being free-to-play Dark Souls. Apparently it has a death mechanic similar to Dark Souls, where upon death you lose a lot of the stuff you have, all your gear, your levels, that sort of thing. And if you choose to pay a fee, you can recover it, otherwise you start from zero. So I guess it's more like Dark Souls if you choose to pay, and if you don't, it's more like a roguelike game. From what I've seen of the combat, it doesn't seem very Dark Souls-like aside from being third person and dealing with small encounters with 1 or 2 or 3 enemies. But I guess I'll see. The fact that it was set in the same breath as Dark Souls was enough to have me interested, and it's free, so no reason not to at least try it out. So you can be a dude or a lady. Let's be a lady. I like the Bane-esque face masks they got going on. I suppose they're probably rebreathers of some sort. Also the crazy-ass cables. Okay, so I guess I can't exactly customize the appearance, but I can choose from the presets. I'm curious if these are randomly generated or if they're fixed. Appearance probably doesn't matter too much. Let's go with her.
Waiting for you. This is your first time riding line 15, huh? I know, it's not a very well-known line, I admit. Anyway, this is the last stop.
Alright, so I'm this dude's senpai apparently. Ooh, nice little idle animation they got going on there. as far as I can tell, this game actually seems to be playing at a pretty smooth 60 FPS. We'll see how it handles when I get into more complex environments and start fighting the enemies. Sadly, that won't be apparent in the video as my capture card is not capable of capturing at 1080-60. I could lower the resolution to 720 and do 60 FPS, which I might. This doesn't seem like it's the most graphically complex game. It has a very simple visual style. So recording at a slightly lower resolution wouldn't hamper things too much, and the increased FPS might be nice to watch. But we'll go with what I have for now. Alright, let's go onward, I guess. So I noticed on the UI I have my HP up there, the character's name, the level, and then what looks to be what gear I have equipped. So square is jump, oddly enough. That's not in a button assignation, a button config that I would have expected. I'm trying to figure out how to attack. Alright, so it looks like I attack with the L2 and R2 buttons. So L2 uses presumably whatever is in my left hand slot, and R2 uses whatever is in my right hand slot. And I can change the active slot with the side D-pad buttons, okay? The other shoulder buttons do not appear to do anything at the moment. One of them is probably a lock-on button. Circle is guard. Triangle apparently does nothing at the moment. And cross does nothing. Hitting down on the D-pad brings up the map. Hitting up also apparently does nothing. Okay. I just wanted to get abreast of what the controls do at the moment.
Oh yeah, here, take this. It's called an underwater Rolodex, and it's super important. I forgot to mention, my name is Uncle Death. I have a feeling we're gonna get along just fine.
Nice going there, Death. Or should I say Death Oji-san? Also, given the fact that he's Death, wouldn't he be my senpai? And I would be his... I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. I want to say it's Kohai, but I might be making that up. I don't actually know Japanese, so all the words I know come from anime and manga. Oh, okay, I can click the left stick in to run, and good god, is that a fast running speed. Look at me sprint about, this is crazy. You can, also, if you couldn't tell, you can turn on a fucking dime in this game. That is pretty great. Oh, but I tired myself out, so there's a limit to how much I can run. But, it's not a limit I reach very quickly, that's for damn sure. Express only... Maybe this is the thing that comes into play like the pay feature that I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure. Alright, let's see what this Ikagawa place is like.
Hey, senpai, it's me. This device here
Jesus.
has all the cool.
Oh my god, okay, it's one of those games that automatically has some voice come out of the controller microphone, which freaked me the hell out. Let's turn that off. How do I do that? I forget if it automatically happens if I set the volume to 0. At the very least I am going to do that because I do not want that ringing in my ears. There's probably an option in-game to turn that off. Oh, and it's not one of the game that pauses when you exit the menu, so I did not get to hear what he said. Seriously, they're like, why would you do that? That is so dumb. Let me check the config quickly. Yeah, turn the speaker off. I should have thought to check the options once I had control over my character. Oh well. Hopefully whatever he said wasn't too important. And they were smart at least to have subtitles on by default. So, minus, plus. Seriously, that scared the hell out of me. How to operate. Okay, so yeah, I didn't need to figure out the controls by myself. So, options opens, options menu, big shock there. Yep, left hand attack and right hand attack. So, left hand attack also says, oh no, so yeah, I can either attack with it or if I'm holding a gun, so guns are a thing in this game, that's how you aim it, which is about what I'd expect from how guns to control. Square is jump, X is interact. Circle is guard and dodge if I move the control stick while holding it. Dash, press while moving, crouch, press while still, okay. Thank you for playing Let It Die on the Death Drive 128. Please read Bob's Bible thoroughly to aid you in your brutality. You can view it at any time in the Underworld Rolodex. You can open the Underworld Rolodex from the options menu. Alright, let me just test out that dodging thing. Okay, so I have to tap circle and a direction to dodge, and holding it guards. I also have a throbbing heart. Why can I see my own heart? Alright, can I climb up things? Ooh, I can. There's a climbing mechanic. Fantastic. That's one thing that I'm not a fan of is lacking in the actual Dark Souls games. It was kind of a thing in Demon's Souls where you could rub up against a chest-high wall and climb over it, but they removed it in Dark Souls and never again re-included it.
Let's go! Your first enemy is up ahead!
Alright, it's a naked dude, or mostly naked dude. He's got a hammer and I got my bare fist, so I don't see this going all that well.
3 levels of punches.
Oop, there does not appear to be a lock-on
Start to
button.
get exhausted, so take it easy, buddy.
Alright, there we go, got a preemptive strike. That did not do much damage. Got a basic combo, it looks like. Is it different if I used my left hand? Ooh, and I actually got counter damage from hitting him as he was about to attack, which is also a mechanic from Dark Souls. Okay.
Oh, not bad. That last hit was killer.
That wasn't too tricky as I'd expect of a tutorial fight.
Fire enemies. Equip dropped items to gain power. You know, the usual process.
Yeah, the usual process. So how do I equip that? Just tap right? Tap right and press cross, okay. Well, let's check out this thing's moveset. Alright, just 3 repeated smashes. Does my left hand change at all? It's still just a bare fist. And it looks like I can still perform combos with it. Can I alternate between the two smoothly? Doesn't look like it. So it looks like moveset wise they just have the basic 3-hit combo, and that seems to be it. No complex movesets like you'd find in Dark Souls. Let me just confirm that. Is there like a running attack I can do? Yeah. So as far as I can tell, I just have that basic 3-hit combo. Alright, let's see what's on ahead. Another one of these envelopes. About equipment. Many pieces of equipment are featured in the game. Let's take a look at the few basic rules. Equipment types. Equipment includes weapons which may be equipped on the right, left, or both hands, and 3 types of armor: head, upper body, and lower body. Durability. Every piece of equipment has durability which decreases each time it is used. When the durability reaches 0, the equipment will break, so be careful. 1- and 2-handed weapons. There are single-handed weapons which you can equip in each hand, and double-handed weapons which you can only equip one of. It's your choice which weapon you become proficient with. Death bags. You can store and carry the various items you find in the tower in your death bag. About weapon quick change. Both the left and right arm have 3 weapon slots. Use the directional buttons to quickly switch between weapons equipped in these slots. And this time the masked dude has a snake body. Wonder if we'll get to meet that masked dude.
You should be able to jump and shimmy up there somehow.
I keep reflexively hitting cross to jump. That'll take some getting used to. Rage moves. In this game you can unleash rage moves, techniques which are stronger than regular attacks. If you use these effectively, you will have an advantage in battle. Rage gauge. Each time you deal damage to an enemy, your rage will build. This will increase in level until it reaches the maximum. Activating rage moves. When the rage move is full, the rage gauge is full, hold triangle as you attack to unleash a powerful rage move with your equipped weapon. Gauge used. The number of gauges used up by the rage move depends on the weapon you are holding. Alright. Can I get an indication of that if I check out its description in the menu? Okay, so I got male, Uncle Death. Nothing from him. Kiwako Sato, who I've not met yet. Well, I've seen him in a cutscene. Neijin, who I've also not met. And then Captain Yotsuyama, who seems to be the guy leaving me these messages, yeah. The following items have been distributed as a reward for this event: 1 death medal. Please collect them from the rewards box. Alright, I'm guessing I'll learn what that is later. Login bonus, thanks for playing Let It Die. This is Captain Yotsuyuma from the Yotsuyuma Enterprises management team. Your login bonus for today has been sent to your rewards box. So basically if you play every day you actually get stuff. This is an online only game by the way, and apparently I've seen people raising a stink up on Twitter because if you actually lose your internet connection, that actually counts as a death in-game, which is pretty poorly thought out. Hopefully that doesn't end up happening to me. So quest list, picture book, my collection. I just want to see like where I can look at the items I have equipped. Fighter data perhaps? No, it seems to be more about my character specifically. Yeah, and I can't seem to move over to that iron hammer. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually check its description again. Oh well, that's fine. It looks like I have 3 rage built up, so I should be able to use a rage move.
Hey, up ahead, they look suspicious. Time for some killing.
Alright, 1v2 time. Are they gonna come at me one at a time, or they don't seem to have noticed me? Alright, here they come.
Block or evade enemy attacks.
Oh, that guy has a gun, or some sort of range attack. Looks like it's a nail gun. I should probably take him out first. But you have to hold triangle while attacking. Ooh, but there is friendly fire, so that's good to know. Okay, that lady is aggressive. Maybe I should take out her since that guy is doing pinpricks of damage. There we go, that's a rage move, and that did quite a number on her. Oh, I could have followed up. Ooh, she just poised through my attacks. So that's good to know some weapons are capable of doing that. I was able to stun the guy with his bare fists, but not the lady with the pickaxe. And this guy without his buddy is, I was gonna say not terribly threatening, but he's doing a good job of backing away. Again, there doesn't actually seem to be a lock-on feature, not that I can, oh, there goes my hammer. There doesn't seem to be a lock-on feature, at least as far as I can tell. So actually hitting the enemies can be tough in some instances.
Nice, that was pretty sweet.
Alright, Dr. Drill Pants. Well, let's put that on. So, I guess up equips it, down puts it in my inventory. There we go. Now I got some protection. And even better. I can't seem to pick up the weapons they had though. I guess drops you get from enemies somewhat randomized. Or maybe that was like they specifically did not want to give me another weapon as part of this tutorial just yet. Character does look pretty cool now though. Yep, another message from Yotsuyuma. Eating mushrooms. You will encounter various types of mushrooms in this game. What is this, Mario? They have many uses, but here we'll explain their role as food items. Eating growing mushrooms. When you draw close to a mushroom, you can consume it quickly by selecting the eat icon, which will be displayed. Eating mushrooms in your bag. When you put mushrooms in your death bag, they will be displayed in the flick box at the top right of the screen. Flick on the mushroom you want to eat with the touchpad and eat it by clicking the right side of the touchpad button. Mushroom effects. Not all mushrooms are beneficial to the player. Some mushrooms contain poison that can result in death, so be careful. So basically potions in your typical roguelike game. So really so far this game seems much more like, you know, a higher budget sort of third-person action roguelike, and a roguelike in kind of like the classic senses in being like Rogue, more than Dark Souls.
Eat mushrooms. That's a given.
Alright, so yeah, I can tap up to directly eat it or down to put it in the bag. This gives yoga healing for 10 seconds, okay? Well actually, you know what, I really don't need healing, so why not put that in my bag? That makes more sense. There we go, now I'll have that for later if I take damage. Gear elements. There are 6 types of equipment: slashing, blunt, piercing, fire, lightning, and poison. You can hold up to 2 types of weapon at the same time. It's important to pay attention to the type of armor the enemy is wearing and manage your weapon accordingly. Armor types. Armor has a defense value that varies with the type. It's important to pay attention to the enemy's weapon and switch accordingly. Alright, well I don't think there's a pause option, so I don't think I can necessarily switch on the fly. But I guess if I see them using a weapon of a certain element in advance, and they've not noticed me, I can switch if I have the spare armor available. Speaking of, what's in this suitcase? Apocalyptic hockey stick. It's a two-handed weapon, required... Oh, it says it required HP 200. So if I had less HP than this, I wouldn't be able to wield it? Or is that like your max HP is kind of like a... Maybe it's referring to max HP and that increases with your level, so it's effectively a level limit. But presumably there'd be other ways to increase your max HP so you can kind of circumvent that, maybe? I don't know. It has attack 18 out of 24, I'm not sure why that is. Is that like because it has like reduced durability or something? Well, let's test this baby out. So it's a two-handed weapon, but it only takes up one hand slot. I was thinking two-handed weapons might take up a slot in both hands, but that doesn't appear to be the case. I guess the idea is if you have a one-handed weapon, you can also have something in your offhand for more variety. Oh yeah, this weapon's durability is quite low, so that's probably why it has reduced attack. Okay, it looks like doing any attack reduces the durability, although maybe that's just the case with this weapon because it does strike the ground, which would reduce its durability. More mushrooms. So, do I have to go into the bag to use the mushroom, or can I use them out in the field? I think I have to be in the specific menu in order to select them. I'm just thinking because it shows at the top right of the screen and stays there. So I'm thinking I should be able to quick use them. Why else would it be an element on the UI?
Hi, wanna give me some of those mushrooms?
Oh, this guy needs shrooms. Well, why not? Throwing mushrooms. You encounter both mushrooms and beasts in this game. Let's look at how to throw mushrooms. Choose a mushroom you wish to throw by flicking the touchpad to select one and click the left side of the touchpad to switch to throw mode. In this mode you can throw mushrooms by pressing X. Alright? Try that out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, those are some psychedelic shrooms, that's for damn sure. Nom 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 nom. Damn, lady, you swole. Oh, ugh. Ugh. Well, you're welcome. I hope you don't assault me later in this tutorial. That'd be an unfortunate turn of events. Gore-tastic attack. When you make an enemy groggy, that's when you can unleash a gore-tastic coup de grace. These moves are so awesomely brutal that you might even want to cover your eyes. Making an enemy groggy. By unleashing a continuous barrage of attacks on the enemy, you can make them groggy. Of course, this can happen to your character as well, so take care. Oh, when I saw that lady with the pickaxe crouch down, that was probably the groggy state. Using Gore-tastic. By approaching an enemy in the groggy state, holding triangle and pressing an attack button, a Gore-tastic attack will activate depending on the weapon used. Gore-tastic experience. If you defeat an enemy using a Gore-tastic attack, you will receive more rewards than usual. Don't hold back now. And this time Yotsuyume is a fish about to be murdered for its lovely meat.
Senpai! Can't wait to see your next battle. Where you gonna get killed?
Oh, that spear is badass. Can I have that spear?
Let's get crazy with it!
Let's get crazy indeed. Oh, wow.
Shoot up!
Okay, two guys after me, I did not realize that. Let's let them friendly fire each other a bit. Oh, okay. I am doing poorly with my, spacing, that's for damn sure. There we go. Ooh, I did quite a bit of good damage.
It's knocked out.
Shit. Oh, that was close. There we go, that's one down. Oh, I could have done a Gore-tastic attack, damn it, I just realized that. Oh well, my bad. Okay, I did... Yeah, I meant to tap the button more times, but I did... Oh my, I'm doing excessively poorly here. Okay, there we go, never mind, there is a lock-on button, it's just not as firm as I'd expect a lock-on to be. Also, this weapon is incredibly slow. Oh, there we go. Alright, well I got one Gore-tastic attack and am nearly dead. So that could have gone better, that's for sure.
Wanna try again? Oh wait, let me put the title logo up real quick. You know how these things go. Woohoo!
Let it die.
Thank you for listening to this voice guidance system. Let us embark on a journey of discovery about the many wonders of the Tower of Barbs. The Tower of Barb is located on the tiny 3.7 square mile island of South Tokyo. Legend has it that this island was formed during the Earth Rage tectonic disturbance of 2026. The tower stands at 1,686 feet, the equivalent of a 30-story building with super high ceilings. Many say that the tower is actually growing with each passing year. Legend has it that a great treasure lies at the top of the tower. As such, many brave people often attempt to climb the tower to obtain those riches. However, none have managed to survive the tower's horrific trials, and thus the tower stands as a grim reminder of the many lives lost in search of this mythical treasure. I hope that you too will enjoy your climb of the tower and experience the many wonders that it has to offer.
Ah, finally waking up. You seem sleepy, so I turned it off. Huh? I'm talking about the Death Drive 128, of course, man. You were just playing it, remember? Hey, pretty cool, huh? Pretty badass? It's the best game console ever, and this game, let it die. It's probably the greatest game ever made. Yeah! The goal of the game is pretty simple. Just make it to the top of the Tower of Barbs. It's like a hack and slash roguelike kind of a thing. Hey, dude, you're a gamer, aren't you? Then you'll totally be fine. Just try it out. I'll set it up for you. Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
Alright then, I gotta say I'm enjoying the flippant and irreverent tone that this game has, with the whole, hey, it's all just a game, man. You're totally not being brutally murdered in universe. Start of service, welcome to Let It Die. Our store will be available in the coming days, so please stay tuned. I'm curious if that's an in-game thing or if it's an in-game mention of like an actual thing, like there's gonna be a store as part of the free-to-play elements. Log in every day. Be sure to log in every day to pick up some awesome gifts. Yes, this is telling me, the actual person playing the game, stuff. TDM Raid Fest. Participate to win prizes weekly. Well, I can check out what that stuff is later. Let's play the game.
Let it die!
Alright, so I gotta select my fighter again. Let's go with someone else, since my first pick did not end up doing too well. I kinda like her hairstyle, let's go with her. Alright, back at the beginning. So obviously this is a tutorial for the whole death mechanic thing that they got going on. I'm curious how this is gonna work out. Oh, actually this leads to somewhere entirely different. Waiting room, the hub of your adventure. This is the waiting room of the station Bottom of Barbs, the last stop of line 15. Situated under the Tower of Barbs, this room contains many interesting features. Just what are you waiting for, you ask? Perhaps the question should be, what is waiting for you? Quick game. When you want to quit playing, please select back to the title from the options menu when you are in the waiting room. If you quit the game outside of the waiting room, it will be treated as a death, so please be careful. So yeah, that's probably that whole thing of people getting disconnected, thus they are quitting the game and it automatically kills them, which you might want to adjust that mechanic, guys. Not everyone has reliable internet connections. And it sounds like there may be connection issues on their end during this launch time that might be causing more disconnections for people. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of places here. Restrooms. Kind of in shitty condition. Alright, got a trail of messages. These must be explaining each of the features here. Cooking mushrooms. You will encounter mushrooms in this game, so let's take a look at how to prepare them. You can cook mushrooms by grilling them. Select a mushroom in your possession you wish to grill, and click the left side of the touchpad button to switch to throw mode. In this mode, you can grill the mushroom by approaching a fire in a stage and pressing X. You can also just throw them into the fire to grill them. Their effects change when you grill them, so experiment with your cooking. Actually, do I have any mushrooms? I don't because of that death. So I can't really test out that mechanic just yet. Mushroom Club. This shop opens after you rescue the Mushroom Magistrate, the owner of the shop. They will deal with skill decals formed from mushroom powder. What are skill decals? Attaching decals to a fighter's body will benefit the player with various effects. There are many designs and functions. Once a decal is attached, if the fighter dies or if the decal is removed, it will disappear. Purchasing, you can buy skill decals by using kill coins. Selling, you can sell skill decals in your possession. Since you can't get rid of them, you may as well sell those you have no use for. Trading, if you bring the bronze skill shroom, silver skill shroom, or gold skill shroom the magistrate is seeking to the store, she will trade them for skill decals. Mushroom Stew. You can spend kill coins to drink some mushroom stew, which the mushroom magistrate has put her heart into making. As a bonus, a premium decal is always inside. These decals are different to standard ones. They will not disappear if the fighter they are attached to is killed. And let me just guess right away that is probably one of the pay elements of this game. Kill coins are probably the currency that you can get the most of by making in-app purchases. And ideally, you can get them without making purchases as well, but probably at a much lesser amount. And that's why you can get premium shit that doesn't go away when you die, because most of that stuff is gonna come from people actually paying, so there's the incentive to pay, which I'm never gonna take. I'll tough through it. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the Mushroom Magistrate's design. She's got all sorts of those decals over her body, which is why she looks so strange. That's a red balloon. Let's check out that last. Choco Funsha. Commodore Suzuki is the manager of the store. You can give him the blueprints and materials that you find in the tower and ask him to develop equipment. After the equipment has been developed, it can be mass-produced and sold in the store. Finding things to be sold in the store, however, is the player's responsibility. If you obtain blueprints, if you have blueprints obtained from the tower in your death bag when you enter Choco Funsha, Commodore Suzuki will analyze them for you. Purchasing, you can purchase weapons and armor. Once you have purchased a piece of equipment, it will be temporarily out of stock. You can sell items in your possession. R&D, if you gather materials specified by a blueprint, you will be able to request research and development. On such occasions, you will also acquire splithium, obtained from defeating a specific enemy. The research development will take some time. When the research is finished, the items will appear in the shop. It can be bought as many times as you need them. Strengthening. Once research has been conducted on a piece of equipment, you will be able to strengthen it. Materials are required each time you strengthen equipment. I wonder how much of this stuff is, what's the term? Like the kind of stuff in roguelike games where it actually carries over between your deaths. I get the feeling stuff like blueprints that have been unlocked to buy more gear. Persistent, that's the word, are probably persistent. So that even if you don't pay, you still get upgrades as you play that make things go a bit easier. Hopefully that's the case. Storage chest. The storage chest is capable of holding any of the materials the player carries in their death bag, including equipment, mushrooms, and beasts. I'm guessing this is basically like a loot chest, so if there's something that you don't necessarily need, you can store it in here and then pick it up on later characters after you've died. Rewards box. All quest rewards are placed in this box in addition to login bonuses and presents from Captain Yotsuyuma. Make sure you collect your prizes from here after you earn them. Well, might as well do that since I do have at least one thing in there from the login bonus. So I got the login bonus, another login bonus, and then something from Captain Yotsuyuma. Yeah, might as well take them. Alright, so I have 4 things. Maybe those kill tokens? Alright, I have 3,000 other things. And 1 of that first thing. I guess I'll have to learn what those are called. The various types of currencies that they mentioned so far are probably what those are, but I really don't have I'm not sure what names to put to what faces there. I guess I'll learn as I go. So that's the entrance. Got this big ominous looking center here. Wonder if that does anything. Alright, let's check out the red balloon then. DH service. We've teamed up with the oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a few second break. Yeah, reading all of this text aloud is tiring my voice out. We've teamed up with the insurance company Direct Hell to offer a special service to support players. It's called DH Service, and you can access and sign up for it in the options menu. Remember, you'll need some of the special currency known as death metal to sign up though. Okay, so yeah, this insurance must be the resurrecting pay element that I heard about. You can buy express passes from the PlayStation Store. You can also buy death metal and other helpful packs. You can exchange death metal for kill coins. The exchange rate is 1 death metal to 5,000 kill coins. Alright, so I'm guessing those rainbow skull heads are the death metals, and the things by the coin symbol are kill coins, which I can probably earn through gameplay, as well as in-app purchases. DH Express, you often shout, "I want to climb the tower faster," or "I want to play more efficiently." Well, all that can be yours with the purchase of an Express Pass using death metal. After you purchase and use an Express Pass, the 3 services below will become available to you for 30 days. Once a day, you will receive a limited decal as a login bonus. These skill decals have a variety of effects, including increasing your HP recovery or your XP or kill coin gains in the tower. You will be able to use the Royal Elevator. Unlike the normal elevator, which requires kill coins to operate, this extraordinary luxury elevator will transport you to your chosen floor of the tower free of charge, except for, the real money that you paid to get the currency to do that. The number of slots in your death bag will increase. These extra spaces are called Royal slots and will be marked with a crown icon. If you stop using the Express Pass service, the items being held in the Royal slots will be sent to your rewards box. Expanding storage, you can expand the storage room using death metal. For 2 death metal, you can buy another 10 slots. These slots will always be usable. Choco Funsha time reduction. Using death metal, you can reduce the time it takes to perform R&D or upgrades at Choco Funsha. Continue insurance. A manager will explain this to you at the appropriate time. So yeah, lots of pay elements here, but it looks like I can actually access them if I gain enough of the currency through in-game methods, which is how I'll end up doing things. Alright, well that was pointed out to me rather obviously, so let's see what this is. Uncle Prime. This is a service where Uncle Death will deliver the player presents on his beloved Deathmobile free of charge. It is not just a login bonus, it's Uncle Prime. Box contents. The contents of boxes are random. You must be excited to find out what's inside, so fling open any box you see. Alright, well, let's see what we got from good old Death Oji-san. A Glinty Magnum. It's a gun. And it looks to be at max condition, I think. And it has 36 bullets. Hopefully I'm reading that tag right. Oh wait, did I not actually equip that? Whoops. Let's do that. So I guess I go to my death bag and let's put it in the offhand slot. There we go. So that's how I aim it. It does indeed have 36 bullets and max durability. Well, this should come in handy. Also, look at that ridiculously long revolver. Holy crap. Alright, well, I don't think I can take any of the elevators. Those are for shortcutting down to, places that you've already been to, I guess. That sort of thing. Alright then, there appears to be a giant valve in the middle of the room. Well, not really giant, but let's see what it does. Alright, so I guess this is the main entrance to the Tower of Barbs. And this is probably a disguised loading screen. Because there's no need for the animation to be this goddamn lengthy. Unless they needed it to hide a loading screen. I actually have no idea if the tower's floors are randomly generated or not. I presume they are. That would fit with this type of game.
Before, the old you is nothing but a raging maniac now. You have to kill him before he kills you.
Oh, so that's how this works. That's really cool. I'm trying to figure out. I think I do more damage. Oh, I did poorly there. Shit. I tried to get a headshot and I kind of just missed. Yeah, I seem to do more damage with headshots. Oh, I forgot I had to reload the gun. I really don't want to die during the death tutorial mechanic. Shit. Okay, so I did not get a chance to reload actually. Maybe I should use my fists. Right, and you get tired out if you run around too much. Oh wow, I should be dying, so there must be insurance against dying. Whoops. Wow, I'm doing terrible. How do I reload? Can I, like, reload without actually firing? I guess you have to press the fire button, which takes a while. Yeah, I could have done better there, that's for damn sure. Alright then, I just got 500 kill coins, I guess. Haterification. If your fighter exhausts their HP in this game, they will die and be resurrected as an enemy. When a fighter dies, they will transform into an enemy, roaming about on the floor on which they met their demise. Such fighters are called haters. If you assume control of a new fighter and defeat the hater, they will be retrieved and stored in the fighter freezer. If you let them be and they defeat another player, the rewards will be sent to your rewards box. Interesting. Orange named enemies. All enemies with names displayed in orange are haters. They might be one of your haters or a hater that was once a different player. In either case, they are far stronger than most of the other enemies you will face. Watch out for them. So is there a way to tell a difference between haters that are formed from my deaths and those from other players? Because there is a reason to keep your own haters alive, since any players they kill gets you rewards. That's a really interesting mechanic. Also, I really need some healing. Seriously, like, it was clear there that the only reason I was surviving was because they don't want you to die during the death tutorial. Ugh, I really gotta get better at this. I think the issue is I was trying to do headshots, and the head is a very small target, so it's difficult to accurately hit. I was just shooting just barely above her actual head, which is why I kept missing there. Ooh, a boom shroom. This one is damaging. I imagine that I don't want to eat this one, so let's put this in the bag. That should come in handy against any tougher opponents, I imagine. Oh, hello, friend frog. There are a great variety of creatures besides enemies in this game. Not all of them are docile, some will attack you while others will emit poison. It is important for the player to make use of these beasts in order to survive. By pressing L3, I think, you can crouch. When you approach beasts in this stance, the capture beast icon will appear in the bottom center of the screen. When you see this icon, press X swiftly. Some animals can be captured after you weaken them by stomping on them. Select the eat icon when you catch a beast to eat it. If you choose to store it in your death bag, the number of beasts in your possession will be displayed in the flick box at the top right corner of the screen. You can flick on the beast you want to eat with the touchpad and consume it by clicking the right side of the touchpad button. You can cook beasts by grilling them. Select a beast in your possession you wish to grill. Okay, there's clearly a ton of tutorials in this game, so I'm just going to read through them myself, rather than voicing them aloud, because seriously, my mouth is getting tired at this point. See, I can grill beasts, and that presumably makes them stronger. Yeah, it changes the effect they provide when eaten, much like mushrooms. Ooh, so I can also just kill them and gain mushrooms from it. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool and varied mechanics in this game. Alright, well this restores HP, so down the gullet you go. Oh, I also have new mail apparently. Let's check that out. That would be under the Underworld Rolodex, I think? Yeah, there we go. Oh, beasts that I catch will be recorded in the Beast Encyclopedia, so it's probably worth catching every beast before I do anything else with it, like kill it for mushrooms. There are also especially rare versions of beasts around. Well, frogs must taste pretty good if they heal my HP by, I think that was 50. Also, for some reason I have to use square to close out of that menu, even though circle is the back button in most other contexts. That's a weird decision. Also, I've not missed the fact that there's tons of what look to be other players dead here. That's rather grim. Yeah, I got a poison shroom. That should be handy offensively, I'd imagine. I hope I haven't been missing any mushrooms. And I still gotta get used to the fact that square is jump. I keep thinking X is jump, and that I can't jump for some reason when I try to jump by pressing it. Oh, hold on. So how do I stomp on them? Is it by crouching, or do I just have to attack them? Well, either way, I'm just gonna want to eat this frog for its HP restoration. Although I just noticed I actually seem to be regenerating HP, albeit very slowly. I wasn't before, so is that just a general mechanic, or is that an effect of eating the frog? Either way, it's probably a good idea to store this one. I'll save it for when I need it. Mastery level. If you defeat lots of enemies with a specific type of weapon, your mastery level with that weapon will go up. Max is 20, and you unlock sub-moves that you can use with L1 and R1, so that's what those buttons do. As well as new attacks and skill boosts. Ability points will be awarded to the weapon which dealt the final damage in defeating the enemy, okay? So it only matters what you kill the enemy with, not what you use to take down most of its HP. Mastery level is not dependent on the fighter, so it's, I forgot the word already, persistent. Alright. Oh, and right there I can switch between the various mushrooms and beasts I have on hand. Handy. Let's keep the bomb out in case I need to deal with an enemy quickly. Oh, hello. Speaking of, these guys seem slow, so they shouldn't be too threatening. Yeah, these guys are cake. And headshots definitely do more damage. Alright, I got Magnum Mastery, nice. I'm a huge fan of revolvers in games, so that's especially good to hear. I obtained 1 page of Yotsuyuma Bionics. Is that like a blueprint thing? I'm not sure. Oh, are you coming after me already? No. Alright, let's see what this tutorial is. Maybe it will tell me about that. There is always 1 stamp station on each level of the Tower of Barbs. You can stamp each one once into the stamp section of the Underworld Rolodex. It's possible to climb the tower without stamping one, but you'll receive some rewards if you do. Once you access the stamp station, a stamp minigame will begin. Press X with good timing to press in the falling stamps. So wait, what does this do exactly? I kind of blanked on that. I guess stamps probably give you some sort of bonus. Let's see what it does.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, then that was an easy minigame. I guess they'll get tougher as I go along. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what that did. Oh, shit. That's unfortunate. So, remember that to eat the item you currently have equipped is done by pressing right on the touchpad.
I'm sorry.
In most games, on the PS4, especially ones that are exclusive, they use the touchpad to open up menus, which is what I just tried to do there.
Many people die in this tower in cruel and unusual ways, and we at Direct Hell Insurance are here to support those on the brink of death. Now, allow me to explain our insurance plan for you. But wait! Because this is your first time, there's more! We're offering you an amazing insurance package completely free. Now then, let's bring you back to life, shall we?
Alright, well, thankfully they provide a revival for free in the tutorial here, it seems like. So, I no longer have that explosive shroom, but let's make sure I always have a healing item up in case I make that mistake in the future. Let's see what new mail I got. Okay, so basically just talking about what just happened. Alright, now let's continue. This time I'll try not to die so pathetically. Gonna want to go for headshots here, I think. Oh, but I gotta reload, because I have fairly limited bullets. So the— oh yeah, seriously, you have to be like right on the dot in order to actually hit them. Alright, more of these guys. Ooh, do those actually— I noticed they have a name. Mach 1. Should probably pay attention to that more. It'll— oh! Okay, there is a— what is probably a hater? Or at least a tough humanoid enemy. In fact, there are 2. Okay. Well, time to take them out, hopefully. Ooh, guns pierce. That's actually really cool. Shit. Oh, why is that reloading animation so oh wow, I can't break out. Why is that reloading animation so goddamn slow? That is a pain in the ass. I really need a melee weapon as backup. Alright, well that's one of them dead. I also gotta remember I have a dodge button, I keep forgetting about that. There we go, and then I gotta reload. Hopefully I can do that in time. There we go. I can also dodge while aiming, which is handy. I'm not a super huge fan of how accurate you have to be with the aiming in order to actually hit. Like, I really think I should have hit with that last shot, but nope. She was like just a pixel off, and so it failed. Ugh, I'm just gonna finish her off with my fists, I think. Oh, you know what I just realized? I wonder what happens if I lock onto an enemy with a gun. Let me actually try that out. Maybe that'll solve my issues. No, yeah. Except they're still moving, it's still likely to miss. Alright, good to know. Alright, well, again, that went much more poorly than it probably should have, but whatever. Alright, so now I have another gun at my disposal, this fireworks thing that she had, and some buzzsaw knuckles. There we go, now I have a melee backup to my gun over here. So it looks like I can only have one thing equipped at once. Like I can't have a gun and a melee weapon out, which is unfortunate, at least with my current configuration. Alright, these guys are easy enough to hit. Oh, never mind. Another one of these humanoid enemies. Oh yeah, here you go. Buzzsaw to the face. But yeah, that third hit of the combo does like double the damage of the previous two hits. So it's gonna be worth it to try and hit that. Yeah, not gonna lie, so far guns in this don't seem to be all that great compared to the melee weapons. Maybe they're a bit better if you're not as shit with your aim like I am. Can I break through this? Try it out with the fist so I don't reduce durability. Okay, I can break crates, but it doesn't actually lead to a passage like I thought it might. Alright, so that seems to be the way onward. What's with this valve over here then? Alright, another suitcase. Ooh, two-handed weapon. It requires 26 strength, which I presumably don't have. So I guess I'll put that in the bag then, rather than equipping it directly just yet. Hey, there we go. Finally got some armor again. Body armor, it gives resistance to a few things, so it gives resistance to fire, lightning, and whatever that third damage type is. And it looks like it decreases my resistance to... I think that's piercing, which seems odd. Well, let's get that equipped. There we go, now I have some actual clothes on again. Oh, hi. I was not expecting that. I guess I shouldn't just rush forward like an idiot. Nope, damn it. I meant to equip my gun. There we go. And then hopefully I can reload before he shows up. Yeah, that is a long-ass reload animation. Can I reload in advance is the question. I tried that before. There doesn't actually seem to be the option to do it. Okay, so yeah, this is the aura you get when you hold triangle to do those. I think they were called brutal attacks. It's gonna take me a while before I learn all the terminology. Oh, hello. Time to bring my gun out. Let's try it against this guy, even if it is probably a waste. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that did a lot of damage, so that's definitely something I should store up for when I need it. Speaking of a lot of damage... Oh, never mind. I kind of had a recovery after doing that attack string. So I guess I should follow the Dark Souls 1 strategy of wait for them to attack before you do. What happens if I guard this? Oh, I actually take 0 damage somehow. Oh, nope, I took 8 from one of the hits. There we go. She's dead, but so is nearly my saw. Ooh, this gives me REM sleep. I'm guessing that puts the enemy to sleep? Or maybe that's a beneficial effect of some sort. I'm not sure. Ooh, defense up by 50%. That should come in handy. Let me actually have, oh, it doesn't say the effect that... Actually, no, it does. It gives you that little icon. So I'll have to remember what the icons do if I want to check that out on the fly. Oh, I guess if I approach it while I'm standing up, that's how I stomp it. That's what that X icon is. Alright. Well, let's eat this frog so I can restore my HP. Alright, 2 directions I can head in, it looks like. I think this one's probably a dead end. Or not. I'm honestly not sure where to head. I feel like I'm still in the tutorial, but maybe I'm actually out of the tutorial by this point. And that insurance thing was the last of the tutorials I'll be getting. Okay, that's a loading screen that leads to a new area, so let's not do that just yet. Also, I gotta remember to watch my heartbeat there so I don't get tired out in front of an enemy. That's not a good situation to be in. Hey, looks like I can surprise this dude. Oh, never mind. Oh dear. Seriously, it is really hit a moving enemy in this with guns. You basically have to lead the shot because of how pinpoint accurate you have to be. God, you know, I'm just gonna use a melee weapon. I think that's a better idea. And there it goes, damn it. Alright, one of them's dead, good. I kept it a 1v1. Since this one just has range... Oh, no, that actually has a melee weapon. I thought they had a gun. Alright, I do have that flare gun. Let's try that out. Wait, I thought I picked up a flare gun, but I can't actually aim with it. Alright, so this you can't actually aim with, you just fire off a shot, it looks like. Or wait, am I not actually equipping it? So many little intricacies with the controls I'm gonna have to get used to. There we go, now I have my bare fist equipped. I probably could have done one of those gore kill attacks or whatever the hell they were called when she was knocked down, but I didn't really think of it at the time. Hey, more body armor, fantastic. Although, oh yeah, it's gonna replace what I currently have equipped. I'm not sure if that was actually a good choice or not. Let's compare it. Yeah, the other piece was definitely better, if only due to its higher durability. What? Oh no, this one is better. The previous one I had is worse. Okay. Also provides more fire resistance, but a penalty to whatever that third element is. I don't actually remember. I wonder how I increase my strength, because I kind of want to use that battle axe. But it said I don't have the necessary strength for it. How did I check my characters page again? I think it was under the Rolodex. Yeah, so I'm still level 1. I need 10 XP to level up, but I have no idea how to do that, so I guess I am still probably in tutorial land. Oh, hello. Good thing I got out of that menu. Oh, I am out of bullets. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this weapon doesn't seem to be too terribly good. Because I can't actually aim it, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a gun, you know? Come on, attack me. There we go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have tried guarding that. That wasn't the best idea. There we go. Let's see what I can loot from her. Oh, hello. I saw a loot screen flash up for a second, but then it seems to have disappeared. That's unfortunate. Ooh, here we go. Oh, it's another fireworks launcher. Well, no reason not to take it, I suppose. And then might as well get my remaining uses out of the other one I have equipped. Okay, wow, so this totally seems like it's a whole nother area. I wonder then what that whole gate was with what looked like a screen transition of some sort. I'll have to go back and find out at some point. Yeah, this weapon is garbage. My bare fists are honestly a lot better. Oh, damn it. Oh wait, I could have stomped him, damn it. Oh, I missed my opportunity. I gotta try that next time I knock an enemy down to the ground. Ah, no loot. Hey, there we go. Now I have a decent weapon to equip. Although it's probably not going to last that long, looking at the durability. Oh hey, elevators. The Tower of Barbs features not only escalators but elevators also, including the DH Express Royal Elevator. There is also a system of rare sub-elevators that run only between certain floors of the tower. For more information on DH Express, please read Bob's Bible Volume 2 about DH services. When you discover an elevator in the tower, turn the power switch on to allow the elevator to stop at that floor. Once you have done this, you can just use some kill coins and hop in the elevator anytime you wish to return to that floor. Using elevators to return to the waiting room and refresh yourself is probably a good idea if you want a pleasant climb to the summit. And then the Royal Elevator again. Okay, so let's use the regular elevator then. Oh wait, that only activated the Royal one. What the hell was that about? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, let's return to the waiting room. Alright, so it's tallying up my stats, I suppose. Oh wow, that's cool. It's actually showing a sped up version of my path through the level. That's really neat. I'm really liking all the unique features that this game has. I'm honestly, like, I really don't think it's all that Dark Souls-like, aside from the whole recovery death mechanic thing. And that's more of a roguelike thing in general, as I mentioned. But this game does seem a lot of fun, and again, it's completely free if you don't buy into the free-to-pay elements, so far, this is something I definitely recommend. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it like a full series on this, like to upload to my YouTube channel, if I just wanted to do a one-off. But I think I might end up doing like a full playthrough of it. But what I've done so far is definitely enough for now. As you can tell by my constant flubs while reading the tutorials, I'm getting a little bit exhausted here. Oh. Hello, Mingo Head. Okay, so it's collecting the coins I got, I guess. And giving me flame things, which I'm still not sure what they are. And I got another item from Uncle Death. Alright. So I am in the waiting room, so I should be fine to quit out from here. That shouldn't count as a death, at least as far as I'm aware. Yep, that's good. That's enough for now.